Cha Truong bưu diệm, lạy Cha Truong bưu diệm. Amen.
Dear audience, you are currently watching the weekly TV series on Diep'S, produced by Truong Foundations, with episode 111 today. To begin our program today, please tune in to Mr. Tom Diep'S as he shares his investment trouble and worries. When he experienced the most hardship, by chance, Mr. Diep'S met a representative of Truong Foundations in Garden Grove, and he was recommended that he should pray with Father Francisco Truong, as we always do. Indeed, Mr. Diep'S received a miracle.
Tình yêu tha thiết con nai vàng, vượt biển dấu chân gian ngàn nguy khó.
Good morning, John. Yes, Tom Diep'S. I live in Laguna Niguel, California.
Okay.
It's really pretty miraculous. I lived in California for 7 or 8 years prior to 2 years ago. And we fell in love with California and the people, and we just, we wanted to come back. And so I had an opportunity through a business partner to move back to California, and my family still lives in Atlanta, Georgia today. They'll be moving in about a month. So I moved out to California to start work and live with some friends right now in Laguna Niguel. And when we came, we had, it was on a faith. It was faith that brought us, and faith that the income would be here, and that the company that I worked for would, be able to provide. We started running low on our funds to move, and started accruing some debt through credit cards and things like that in a very short period of time. And I really kind of needed a lot of help because I was worried that I wouldn't be able to have my family come, and they would have to stay there and I would stay here, which is not good. We've been together my wife and I have been together for 19 years and continuing.
Could you please tell me how many kids you have?
Yeah, sure. I was getting ready to. I have 3 children. And my daughter's 23 years old, and she's she's going to be a lawyer. She's in law school today. She's paid for all of that through scholarships, and she's just a fantastic little girl. Well, big girl now. And I have an 18-year-old son. He's going to golf college, so he's a pretty good golfer. And then I have a 12-year-old son who's a computer genius. So he loves to work on the computer and design and graphic design and things like that. So I got out here, and we really we were down to a very, very low amount in our bank account, and I didn't know where to turn or where the money was going to come from, or how I was going to be able to pay for the move or put money down on an apartment or a home here. Even pay for food. I really began to worry. I was blessed because I had just started to rebuild and renew my Catholic faith prior to coming to California. So I found a great church to go to here, a very welcoming community, and I started to pray a little bit about my issues and was just thinking, gosh, I really need help. And then I was fortunate enough to meet you. So you and I had some business dealings together, John, and they worked pretty well, but really I felt a connection to not just you, but to the environment here at the foundation. I don't know, just a real internal good feeling and a positive connection. That's the best way I can say it. And I told you that I was really worried, like you had told me your story. And you had said, well, here's what we do. Try this prayer. And I didn't know that Father Diep'S was Catholic At the time, we talked about that a little bit, and we went into the sanctuary, and you told me to fill out a prayer request, and I did that, and gave me some blessed water, and I did those things, and then you gave me Father Diep'S prayer, and I don't know what to believe. I don't know how miracles work and things like that, and I said, gosh, I gave everything up to God, and I said, I have to try. I have to try. And so I began to pray Father Diep'S prayer. Even though I didn't really understand some of the things, and it was, a little difficult, but I thought it can't hurt, so why not, right? And it was after about, it's probably 4 or 5 days was about it.
What happened?
Well, I was blessed with enough money to be able to move my family and be able to pay our expenses and to be able to put money down on a home here, and we're able to lease a home, and we're able to be here. The worries are gone. I don't have to worry. And we didn't win the lottery or anything like that. We were blessed with a very good friend. I talked to him prior to coming here, but we were just talking about money and friendship and things that we do and how we like each other and each other's families and things like that. And he's fairly well off. And out of the blue, he called me back.
Wow! And you didn't expect that?
No, we weren't. We're good friends. We're friends, but we're not. Yeah, it's not like
enough to say about
right. And he said, Tom, I want to make an investment in you. I believe in what you're doing, and we had we have a good connection, and I'm going to give you this sum of money, and I don't expect any return pay until you can. And so I was thinking a lot like you did, John, in your miracle. Why did that happen? Because it was unexpected. It was, he's a personal friend. He wasn't somebody that I'd ever asked money for or didn't have any knowledge of, funds or money coming to me. And the only thing that I can relate it to is my faith in God, that He'll always take care of His children that are doing their very best, and starting to say Father Diep'S prayer. It's like the story that you and I talked about. Why do we need saints and why do we need other people to pray to? Because we're supposed to believe in God, and we do. But it's like the mother and the father. The father's very stern and he says his things, and you got to try to do his way. But then the mother, she listens to the heart, like you were just saying, and she goes and talks to the father, and you get what you need. So I think, and I feel blessed and very confident in saying this, that Father Diep'S prayer and belief in the Catholic Church and God, all of those things combined really helped my situation out. And now I'm looking forward to, in 2 weeks, flying back to Atlanta, picking up my family, and driving across country and being able to be together as a family. So I'm blessed. I feel great about that. And then you gave me the Father Diep'S prayer, and it was just like, even when I said the prayer, the weight of stress and worry was kind of released. It was when I could kind of just give it, it was gone. Even though I didn't have any new funds, no more money, but it was just, I just felt better.
When you first time come to the sanctuary?
Yeah, I just felt better. And then, of course, I said I was new in my, regrowing my faith. I was born Catholic. and went to a Catholic church and Catholic school, and I don't know, I guess maybe I was one of the people that you just forget the good things sometimes. And so I quit going to church and I quit praying, and you just, because it seemed monotonous. Yeah. And then I just picked that back up before I came here, before I came to California. I said, when I go to California, I'm going to reinvest in my faith. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah, that is a good decision before you come.
Right. And so I just started that.
Yeah.
I think he's the bridge that made my miracle happen. I feel like it was it's definitely a miracle. I was definitely blessed that maybe other people that don't have faith would probably see it as a coincidence. But if I had not prayed, if I had not done anything, I know that it wouldn't have happened. It's just a different feeling that you have inside. That's the only thing that I can attribute it to. So those are just little things that I do. And then, the blessings that Father Diep gave me with, being able to provide, I think it's just, I don't know that you need to pray to Father Diep for money or health or wellness or any problem. Anything. A problem, maybe not even a problem, but just to give your burdens and let Him take your burdens to God, like the mom would do to the dad, right, and say, this kid needs help. And I'm blessed to have found you and found the foundation and learned the story of Father Diep, and those are the things that I do. Right. Well, I think that, I know this about your foundation here. It's welcome. Everybody is welcome, and everybody that comes in, whether you can speak Vietnamese or not, which I can't, but everybody's welcome to come and celebrate and offer their prayers, and the work that you do inside your community, I think, is getting ready to explode to other communities. Right. And if my little story can help with that, gosh, I hope that everybody can hear it then. Yeah.
The purpose for Truong Yip Foundation to record story of good graces and miracle received from prayer through Father Francisco Truong Yip is only to witness the circumstances of Gia Diep. They are not recommendations or medical instruction, but purely the trust and belief of the witnesses given through Gia Diep. We hope this story will bring trust, hope, and peace to whomever may need it. Truong Yip Foundation introduced a new program for community service. The program is called Nghĩa Tử, Nghĩa Tận. This is a supporting program for people who die without relatives to care for, or unable to take care for himself or herself for his or her death. This program applies to everyone, regardless of religions, ethnicity, as long as they live in the United States. Truong Yip Foundation's supporting sections has two parts. Number one, the procedures include procuring and documenting of the death certificate, transit of body to the morgue, complete cremations, metal urn, visitation room before cremations. Number two, the protocol includes farewell prayers, spread ashes at sea. Picture will be put in Father Diep's prayer room. Truong Yip Foundation will organize a death anniversary for the first 3 years. Please contact Truong Yip Foundation's office at 14231 Euclid Street, Garden Grove, California 92843 for more details. Next, there are some announcements. Worship with Gia Diep. The next worship session with Gia Diep will be held on Thursday, the 5th of November 2015 at 7 p.m. in our office. You are welcome to attend the worship. For those who cannot attend, please participate in communing with us online at www.truongyip.org and click on Live. Praying by phone. For your convenience, we have provided a direct phone line for those who want to send personal prayers or personal appreciation to Diep by phone at 714-702-5129. Please leave your prayers after the beep. The prayers will be played back to Diep at the visiting house, then written to the prayer book by our volunteers, and finally typed and stored in the Foundation's online archives. Broadcast a weekly television series on Diep on channel 57.5 Saigon TV at 9:15 a.m. every Thursday and Galaxy 19 throughout all United States, and 57.6 VBS at 11 a.m. every Sunday and Galaxy 19 throughout the United States. In order to update necessary information for visitors, Truong Diep Foundation currently issue a newspaper named Online on the 1st and 15th of each month. This newsletter can also be downloaded from our website www.tbdf.org. If you want to contribute writings, articles, or advertise, please contact Trang Nguyen at phone number 714-537-8159 or email at trangn@truongdiep.org. Truong Diep Foundation's website in English. We are pleased to expand our website with the English version with the Miracle and Grace stories and useful information for non-Vietnamese speaking visitors. You can retrieve the English version by logging on truongdiep.org, then click English. Applying for Father Diep's visiting house electronic cards. After 1 month, the Truong Diep Foundation has issued already 1,000 electronic cards for visitors. The purpose of this card is to replace a manual registration each time you come in. Cards are printed with the original pictures of Father Diep in credit card size, convenient to store in your wallet. The cards help you easily to receive books and magazines about Father Diep. Register for free services at Truong Diep Foundation's office, such as law consultancy, insurance, notary public, and translation services. The cards also be used in a community services program such as Nghĩa Tận, Retreatment, Center for Senior Activity, Truong Diep Senior Village. To apply for the electronic cards, please come to the Truong Diep Foundation's office. Fill the application form and we will mail you your card to your home address. If you live far from the Truong Diep Foundation's office, please call or email us for guidance in details. To help the Foundation maintain our office and the sanctuary of Father Diep, please choose from the following. 1. By watching on Diep on youtube.com/user/Truong Diep. You help the Foundation by watching our videos. 2. When buying from Amazon.com, use smile.amazon.com and choose Truong Diep Foundations, and the portion of the proceeds will go to help the foundations. 3. Each time you shop at Saigon City Marketplace at corner of McFadden and Brookhurst in Westminster, please say 1, 2, 3 to the cashiers, as the date of death of Diep is on the 12th of March. 4. When you're purchasing beauty products from Nu Skin online at www.nuskin.com or by phone at 1-800-487-1000, please use code USW 858 8707. The episode of Ơn Cha Diep has come to an end. See you on Ơn Cha Diep next week. Thank you for watching and goodbye.
Lạy Cha Trương Bưu Diệm, lạy Cha Trương Bưu Diệm,